Welcome, everybody, to Campaigns and Concoctions, where we are a bunch of wondrous wanderers who like to drink and play TTRPGs.
Hey,
and it's Carl.
Carl's back.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us on this adventure of cooperative storytelling and crafting of cocktails. I'm happy I remembered it, because normally I have to look at the banner back at CNC headquarters to remember that, but it's not up today. But as always, if you all want to join us in a more interactive way, please click the links below. Point. There you will find access to our Discord, to the Instagram, to any of your favorite podcatchers, the YouTube, whatever, which if you want to go from video to audio, from audio to video, I don't care. Just listen. Please share. Also, click the buttons, hit the like, the subscribe, comment. We had someone complain that YouTube automatically pops up the Critical Role hashtag on our stuff. So, dude, I saw your comment. I did. This is for you. I do it because it gives us more views. I don't care.
I don't take care either, to be honest.
So, yeah, it was the most
SEO.
SEO. It was hilarious. Why are y'all using the Critical Role tag? Like, it's free. No one copyrighted it, and it gives us 1,000 views a short. So it makes me happy. So thank you, everyone, so much for all that. Stay tuned. We're still constantly growing and changing and everything. We've got things in the works. Just stick here. Click the links, get in the Discord. Who knows? Maybe if you become friendly enough, you may pop over to CNC headquarters. I mean, who knows?
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Devin. Yes, if you are friends of the pod, you may pop up and show up in someone's house. And yes, we have some other distances. Again, I don't know where the internet's going to put me. So, but awesome. Thank you so much again for joining us. And so I'm going to start us off on drinks.
Yep.
I don't have a name for this yet. It is a riff on a Greenpoint cocktail.
Ooh, nice.
So it is normally the Greenpoint is rye and yellow chartreuse. This is bourbon and green chartreuse.
Very nice.
Which is very lovely. So it's 2 ounces of bourbon. I use Old Forester. It's a half an ounce of green chartreuse, a half an ounce of sweet vermouth, 2 dashes of Anglo bitters, 2 dashes of orange bitters, stirred like nobody's business, and then I poured it over top of a dehydrated grapefruit slice.
Oh,
yeah.
And it is delightful.
That looks really yummy. Do you have a name for your riff, or just
No.
Greenpoint riff?
I don't know. Yeah. I thought I was making a Greenpoint, and I realized I didn't have the right ingredients, and I was like, it's still yummy.
There you go.
For sure. Well, Devin's here, and Devin made his first drink, and it's a freaking banger. We used the Negroni. Yeah, here, hand that over here.
Oh.
Got his hand on the podcast. You saw that? See me sneaky like that?
Oh, very clever.
Can't even point.
That's super good. So this is a Negroni riff. It's got 1 ounce of Nika coffee gin. It's got 1 ounce of Caparo Antica sweet vermouth, and it's got 1 ounce of the Goya plum wine, and it's pretty delicious. We stirred it up and put a lemon express twisted, rub it around the rim, and put it on a pick instead of dropping it in. But super yummy. Hand that back to Devin. It's just super good. It's a delicious drink. I remember when I started making Negronis, I was like, who the fuck likes these? And now I'm like, me.
They're delicious.
Yeah, well, once you realize that you don't need to use Campari and you can use something that's better than Campari, your whole world changes. Also, I fucking hate Campari.
I didn't pick that up on the first one.
I never would have noticed.
No. All right. I also made one other drink. This one we're gonna call Jared's late.
I love it.
And he put in the Discord, hey, I'm gonna be late, make me a drink, and so I made him a drink. And it's got 1 ounce of OFTD. It's got 1 ounce of Sazerac rye.
Ooh.
It's got 3/4 of an ounce of Italicus, which was the impetus for the drink. It's got half an ounce of the Baron Yager because I tasted it; it wasn't sweet enough. and it also has what was the other thing I put in there? There's one more thing.
Sounds pretty
What was
fire.
it, Devin?
Juice.
It was lemon juice. That's what it was. It was 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. So I shook that all up. I put it inside a whipper, and I did two canisters of CO2, and then I made a mess all over myself trying to open it. That was super fun. But it turned out it's carbonated it really, really well, and it's super nice. Did a lemon over the top. It is not a winter drink by any means, but I said before Jared got here that Jared likes drinks in tall glasses, so that's what I'm going to do.
I also fully refuse to support the idea that there are winter and summer drinks. You drink what you fucking like.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
100% agree.
I generally drink summer drinks year round. Like, I'm a rum guy. You know? Awesome.
I am drinking a winter beer right now because it's available this time of year,
That's valid.
and it's still jubilation. Because Curtis did a blind taste test of a bunch of old English ales and winter warmers, like, I don't know, 10 years ago at this point.
Like the year Aubrey was born, 10 years ago.
Yeah, and told me that this was the best one, and I just believed him, and it's my favorite.
He's not wrong.
Science.
And
Did it.
and I have
Like,
I was planning to bring over. Sorry, why don't you go ahead?
I was like, Curtis was like, I scienced this, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
You'd be surprised how different those beers are. Real quick, sorry. I have some aged old Jubilation. It's really easy to do. You just take your old Jubilation and you put it in the dark in the basement, and then the next year it's better. It's better. I like 1 year. 1 year aged is perfect for me. A friend of ours named Bobby. I did a taste test with Bobby where we did science. We had regular 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and something that we didn't know how old it was, but we tasted it. And like what happens is over time that the hops kind of mellow out. So you have to find that nice balance. And I found that for
Are
me.
we drinking that right now?
No, I'm drinking it next time I bring them. But Matt,
Okay, let's talk about it next time.
I'm just excited for Old Jubilation, man. It's super good. It's super good.
As Matt explained last time, how it's my job to try and keep everyone on track, and I don't always succeed. Because Curtis, I love you, I do.
Science.
He does. The problem is that what Curtis and John and everyone talks about gets like really exciting, but then if you let it go, you're going to talk for 45 minutes because we all talk. So,
We do
do
talk.
we have any more cocktails?
Not at this moment. I mean, we have multiple, but we're not going to talk about them. Like this
Yeah,
one here.
I'm
It's
doing
delicious. Don't get to
the
hear
beer
about it.
flavored beer cocktail right now.
Yeah.
There might be a 3-part whiskey cocktail in my future.
Mhm.
There's one currently in my hand.
John and I might do a shot since we're not driving tonight.
Nice. I don't have a shot glass in front of me right now. I could pull it straight out of the tequila bottle, but no.
I think you should do that.
We'll do that. We'll do that with our natural 1s and 20s. So, all right. So, the last time we gathered, the party began the exploration of the astral sea. And there they saw the uniqueness of that space, the ever-flowing current, the massive flying whales, the manta rays, all the things. I might have even found a picture of said manta rays. Maybe. Nope, did not.
Dude.
Did not. I looked at one and I saw one, but I don't think I saved it. So, and after some conversations, some general just trip, this is where the party ended up. If I can get this pulled up here real quick. Yes, here we go. So what we see is this building where we're docking, but right here, about right where this bottom, where the ship would be docking to, is covered in dirt. And what you're seeing is essentially like as if this space has been torn from where it originally belonged. and it is now floating there in the astral sea. The crew of the Shirlene expertly gets the ship moored to this building, which does seem to have had something built afterwards that will allow ships to dock. And you are now, as you have come to this place, you're out of the major current. That as you kind of take the time to look, if I could get everyone to make a real quick perception check for me, please.
Does passive count?
Yeah, passive will count.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Hey. Starting off strong.
23.
22.
Suck it, Patrice.
I got a 19 on the die. I'm still happy.
I rolled an 18.
16.
13.
What was yours, Jared?
18.
And Dustin, sorry?
13.
13.
My passive's a 19, so I have to roll high anyways.
L is fascinated about the building because it's very much more technologically advanced than anything he's ever seen before. So he's kind of stuck and sitting on and focusing on that. The rest of you you're kind of sitting in a space now where you're not really concerned about like the ship and the operations or flying the fuck away. And as you look around, you can kind of see, and as you kind of in the last couple of days, if you have done this, it feels really weird to have been in this because everything is both further away and closer than it appears, right? So like you see the big massive masses that are kind of circular, but sometimes not. One is actually a fucking like cube. And you watch as the current goes around and seems to link all of those big black masses. And it appears as you look that the current goes in a kind of counterclockwise way, or if you're in Europe, anti-clockwise. And then as you look, and you really got a chance to see, all of the creatures that were flying with you, the whales and the manta rays, are just absolutely massive. Like, they dwarf the Shirlene, which is not a small ship, right? And they are coming in and out of the current. And at one point, one of the manta rays just kind of comes around and kind of encircles you for a while. You see the huge eyes just kind of latching and following you, and then eventually flies away. So at this point here, as you have reached the Ravenhold Institute, I got it right this time. How do I get my own names wrong? I don't know. Be a DM.
Bob Dylan forgets his own songs too, man.
Yeah, Bob Dylan's 170 years old, though.
He was doing it when he was young and dumb and drunk.
Also, no one can understand what Bob Dylan is thinking. So does he need to remember his own songs? It's Bob Dylan.
Not really.
I haven't seen him live now. It was great.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying words. It was still great.
Dive.
No words.
As you the gangway is lowered, the six of you begin to walk, and as your boots cross from the gangway to the floor, you have that distinctive metal sound that you all have gotten too familiar with. It's the same metal floors that you have walked across ever since you first came together. The floors of the underground tunnels and laboratories underneath Haven, the spaces underneath Rugen, the space, just all of these high technology, ancient spaces. And as you look through, like, there's no way that this has been crafted by any man who was alive in the material. The curves are too sinuous and perfect. The glass makes even the glass towers of Tinkermere feel shame in their beauty. There appears to have been a need for more light to be shining through this, but it's dark with only the occasional flickering of unnatural light. Not like spooky unnatural, non-natural light, right? What are the six of you guys doing?
Sark's gonna find a spot. It's kind of clear to breeze, like bend down and punch the ground, and then just try and feel the space using his weird extrasensory things.
They're called testicles.
He doesn't have them. You've seen him without his pants on.
Oh.
Have we?
I think Sid kind of hammers her warhammer, donk, donk, donk into the metal, and kind of out loud to herself mutters, "All these people know more than they lead on to than what they give us."
Yeah, Esoe's probably tapping her heel, right? Get that sense that it's another one of these metal spaces, and is just muttering obscenities under her breath about no fucking course.
Sark, go ahead and roll an insight check for me, please, to see your connection thing.
16.
As your fist comes down and impacts with the metal, you watch as it kind of gives way, and very much in that action movie superhero sense, it kind of gives and dents in a little bit. And as you do, this isn't like when you're kind of escorted or kind of whisked away into those dreamscapes that you have been having, but it's very similar to what happened when you were in the Warforged factory that you saw, and everything kind of takes on that monotone shades of gray as you see a lot of similar energy kind of flowing in and out, but it's not the same. It's not like you don't feel energy of the Warforged as much. It's like a trickle compared to what it was when you were in the factory. But there's other things that are coming in and out. And some are coming from those large black masses that you're not sure what they are. And some are coming kind of from the ether. One seems to be coming from the portal that you guys entered, and that one is the one that has the Warforged energy.
Sark would relay this just as I'm seeing energies again. Here's where they're coming from, and we'll just kind of relay that to the group at this point. He might linger staring out the door, but he knows that whatever's drawing this is inside, so he'll probably push forward deeper if no one else has.
Yeah, so at this point, you guys are still kind of exterior, right? You haven't entered in yet, but there is a very, the mooring point is very much in front of what appears to be a main entrance.
Sid will, I think, for once, kind of step forward, and she's just ready to embrace the unknown, and will kind of walk towards it, the main entrance.
That's the way very reluctantly follows Sid. Right, like right on her hip, where she's like a half pace to a pace behind her.
As everyone's walking, I need Esoe and Patrice to roll a history check for me, please.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Do I see any writing or script anywhere?
Yeah, just a minute, but I'll hit you in just a minute.
5.
Are those both 5s?
5.
Okay.
High 5.
High five.
At this
5.
particular moment, Skjald, you're not seeing anything. Everything is. It almost feels that as you're looking, like any kind of script or writing would just kind of mar the facade of this place.
Gotcha.
Now, as you enter the doors, and in this case, they are like, it's one of those things that like you've never seen this type of doorway before, but it's obviously a door. It is from like basically floor to ceiling glass, and there is a split in the middle. And as you step to it, it whisks open.
Yeah.
And as you step through, you see a very warm and inviting space. If it wasn't so dark, you see wood floors, wood paneling, a gorgeous wood desk. And as you step through, there's 2 sconces behind the desk that light up. They look like gas lamps. And it puts off a very comforting, warm glow. And Skjald, as you step through, in between the 2 sconces, you do see writing.
Does it look like the writing we saw in previous places?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys mind taking a minute so that I can read some of this stuff for us?
Not at all.
Are you proficient in whatever you're about to do?
Yep.
Isn't that like an at-will thing?
It's a spell.
Okay. But is there going to be a
But
roll
I thought it
involved?
was like a free spell. You can just do
I
it
don't
whenever
think
you-
comprehend languages is.
Okay.
It is if you take the
There's
invocation.
no roll. I just get to comprehend languages.
Yeah, we don't have to wait for that. You just cast it.
Well, I
No,
can
if
cast
you're
it-
casting it, you have to cast it as a ritual.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
So that's 10 minutes.
That's fine.
I
Oh,
thought,
guys,
I thought that was like just like a detect magic fucking freebie invocation.
Nope.
I'm
You guys want to wait? I'm down to keep walking.
Y'all.
No, go.
Uh,
I was just gonna use a spell I haven't used yet, so we're good. If there's no roll, don't need to use it. So go.
All right.
El's gonna start playing with the doors while he's doing the ritual for that.
when you say playing, are you just like hopping on the thing and hopping off the thing?
What are you gonna start with? Then you're gonna start trying to figure out how it opens.
And so now you're like got your beard down by where the actuators are.
Yeah.
Okay.
He may have called Sark over to climb up on his shoulders to look at the top.
Yeah.
What else is new?
What else is new?
All right.
So what you see, Skull, is one word. Ravenhold.
Holy shit! That was easy.
And
We
We're in the right
we
place,
already
guys.
were. Go team.
yeah, so like you see it, and make a insight check for me, Skull.
Sure thing.
Just because as you're focusing on all this, there may be a chance of you to see other things.
15.
So you're having a hard time placing some things here, right? So the sconces and the words that are carved into the wood appear to be about the same age, but a lot of the stuff else around doesn't seem to match stylistically, all of these things, so it's like, so you're kind of getting the sense that there may be more to this place, and others have turned it into its current use.
Yeah, there's something off here. It's like This place feels like it was something else, and now it's something different.
Well, everything that we've come across that was like this was something else at one point. It's just mostly been abandoned. But
Yeah, but it feels like that abandoned thing got turned into some in-use thing.
yeah,
And maybe got abandoned again. I'm not sure.
And I think you also just described a haven.
Wow, L.
What?
As he's turning, looking
My
over his
hometown.
shoulder.
I don't even know if he turned his head to say that.
No, you wouldn't. No.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, L, to see what you can find out about the doors.
Don't you do that at advantage?
Do I get advantage for that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Bad.
The next one's a
Significantly
1.
better.
Yeah. That's a 22.
You are really struggling to figure out how this works. Like, you're finding like that mechanical parts of it, right? Like, you see the wheels on the runners. You see like that's about it. Like, there's wheels, there's runners, there is like something on both doors that kind of have a glowing light. But other than that, you can't see anything else that's making this work. There's no sensor. There's nothing in the floor. It's just regular, like, outside is the metal, inside is the wood. There's nothing that separates the two of like where there would be like some like sort of pressure plate or something like that. Like, you cannot tell what this is. Like, you can understand, like, the door opens, it rolls on these wheels. Why does it roll on these wheels? What is causing it to roll on these wheels? I am very frustrated right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's got far enough on it to be willing to leave, though. He understands how it works, even if he doesn't understand why. He really just wants to make sure they can leave.
So as L's doing that and Skjald is doing his thing, the rest of you will notice that the wood that is behind this desk ends probably about, the wood is probably about 30 feet across. And as you, if any of you would to have walked, which I'm assuming you all would because you're inquisitive, you would see that the rest of the interior is covered with glass, so you can see nearly everything. And as you look down, you see that there are two ways to go. There are some ramps that go up, and then there's a ramp in the center that goes down.
I don't trust this. I'm going to pull out Wand of Secrets and use one charge of that.
You're going to have to remind me of what that does.
Use an action to expend a charge. If there is a secret door or a trap within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the one nearest.
Yeah, you got nothing, dude.
Okay, now I trust it even less.
I felt going up first,
Okay.
mostly because if this is the prison we think it is, we'll be going down eventually. So I'd rather go investigate the upper floors first.
Fair.
Because if it's built like other prisons,
What's the
people
gravity
will-
like in here? Are we still like feeling that?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that like
I was wondering that too.
floatiness that we were feeling on the ship, or is it like we're back to like, you know, a G?
You're back to one Librarch normal.
I'm just gonna call it 1G.
You're welcome, Morgan.
1LG.
It's a G thing.
Baby.
But most prisons built by people, and I'll use that term loosely, the people not in cells, like the upper floors. So we might find information up there.
And that's not necessarily true.
We're up and down are the same here. I felt really light outside, so that's why I'm asking.
Are you volunteering to get thrown into the pit first?
No, you jump.
So we go higher.
Okay.
Patrice is pointing, and he's looking around, and he's waiting until he gets.
Does the script that says Ravenhold, does that look like the
That's why
same
those Patrice
weird
and points up.
proto-Sylvan?
Wait, I heard toward you guys going. What was that, Al? Does it look like what?
Does it look like the same weird, like, proto-Sylvan that we've been seeing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in this case, Sark's probably right. The most dangerous things are probably down.
I vote for a quick pass up top. I also want to get to business here.
All right. Lead on,
Sark
sir.
just starts walking for an upward ramp.
He was waiting until I told him to go.
So the main floor that you're on, it naturally, like the actual main floor just kind of wraps up. There's little exits that go to that center ramp. So as you come up and they meet and then they expand kind of around you and wrap around, you see mostly glass encased rooms. Most of them have small metal or glass desks with some chairs, maybe like one that kind of looks like a conference room. There are a couple that are wood walled. How would you guys like to skin this pig?
Sid's gonna like very specifically look for something tied to the people that used to inhabit here.
Okay.
Like just pieces of evidence of who these people were, what were they up to, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Anyone else got anything like that? I think this is going to be the best way to do this. Is kind of like, what are each of the six of you kind of looking for as you kind of peruse the floor? Just let me know, and I'll have you guys each roll a roll.
As soon as Sark realizes there are rooms that are blocked off that aren't transparent, he's getting into those spaces.
Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
That's a
Good one. I should have played mine a little different.
And if people just want to follow others, that's cool too. You guys don't all have to do something.
Esway's like out of her element, so she's mostly trying to figure out like what's something that she's experienced before and what's something that she's not experienced before.
Cool.
Is there something unique about the things that she's not experienced before?
Cool. So let me get investigation checks from the three of you.
Nice. Flat 15.
Okay.
Sark's not thinking well, apparently.
Drink, motherfucker, drink.
It's a natural 1 for 7.
Hey!
Because John can't, I will.
That's right.
Thank you.
Oh, Devin, you gonna join?
Sure. You are a brave soul.
That's not that bad.
No, it's that bad.
No.
It's so
It's
fun.
fine. I just volunteered to work Friday. I was in the mood for it. Like I literally walked into Jake's and I was like, I need 2 shots of Malort and a beer. Like, I
gets
threw a shot of
excited
Malort. 'Cause-
And then what did you roll, SOA?
Yeah, what'd you roll?
Investigation was a 9.
Okay. So SOA, you're not really noticing anything different other than the fact that it's different, right? Like it's similar enough that but you're not really catching any of the anything that would make it that would stand out to you, you know. For you, Sid, as you explore, you're actually finding a lot of examples of lived in, you know, but the problem is that it seems that everything is old enough that you're not able to actually tell apart. Like you see some vellum and some parchment, but most of the parchment is like falling apart. If you tried to lift one up, it would literally turn into dust in your fingers. However, there is a feel to this place that reminds you of like a division or corps headquarters. You know, like this is like, these are offices of people who are running things, right?
Can I do one like more like a look for any hint of like sense of how much magic was tied to this? Like,
I mean, you can try. I think it depends on what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to use my Arcana. I'll be totally blank. Trying to use my Arcana proficiency.
I mean, here's the thing. It's floating.
So it's magic.
I mean,
It's kind of obvious.
and like contextually, if you think about it, go ahead, roll an Arcana, and I'll give it to you. So, Sark, for you, you're actually having a hard time hitting the door, right? So, like, you can't, like, you're struggling to get it open. What'd you roll?
Nat 20.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on drinking this much today.
Sorry. I got good vibes from the Sid die. 412.
The decanter's the only thing I can reach.
That's okay. I threw the other die.
So I will get to you in just a minute, Joe. So you're just kind of distracted by everything, Sark. So like the door is becoming an issue. However, I will say that everyone else is noticing that Sark's having a problem with this door, which is usually not the case. So I'll give you that.
I'm trying really hard not to break the door because he knows El will want to study it, but he doesn't get it at the moment. So he's just like frustrated and feels inept at the moment, just staring at it like.
So contextually, Sid,
Yeah.
you know that this place is full of magic. Like if you knew that if you had that detect magic spell, that it would just overwhelm your senses. However, the use of this place, the most recent users do not seem to have had that here. It's mundane. You know, it's like one of those things. It's like, you know, you walk into a city and you see like one of those gorgeous Art Deco skyscrapers, and you have these grandiose visions of what it is, and it's fucking cubicles.
Can I add some character to this? That reminds. So my grandfather was in Yugoslavia and got pushed out by the Russians, and so they had like a nice fireplace. And at some point, I think their family went back and the Slavics cut a hole through the roof because they didn't understand the fireplace. Something crazy like that, like just totally like mismatched. Like,
That's you're definitely on the point there. That's a really good point.
Funny. It just made me think of that. Like just like, oh, don't get it, but this is a cool space.
It's not as like retrograde as that is, but
but it's just crazy. It's
very much like. The levels are very different.
Yeah.
So you get the sense that it was not being used for that kind of a thing. So is anyone gonna go and help Sark?
When you were saying this is glass, is this like public area of a company glass, or like the nice offices that have the glass walls and doors?
The latter.
Okay.
So there's the nice glass walls and that, you know, like this is everything about this place. The construction of it is top tier.
Okay. I was probably gonna go help Sark with the door then. He's not as on edge as I thought he was going to be.
Go make an investigation check for me. This one is just a regular one to see about the door.
That's a 28.
He's just not using the door handle correctly.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk over and do whatever he has to do to open it. It's basically the equivalent of it's push, not pull.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have just cast knock.
But as you guys go in with that 28, because that's fucking monster, as you walk in, like this is being used as someone's, like it's probably someone's senior's bedroom. You know, so they end up staying here. However, this doesn't look like it's unnaturally furnished. Like this feels like a bedroom. Like this is actually the use of this space. Like the original intended use of this space is as a bedroom. And spectacular views as the glass windows, but like the walls in the interior that make up the rest of the room are all wood.
Does it look like it's been used recently?
No. And just so I can save you guys some time, as you all go around, like this continues. Everything that you guys are finding continues. So there's 3 of those rooms that are wood. They're all bedrooms, right? One slightly larger and has like, that actually has a balcony that sits out with like some seating areas. It's like unbelievable view of like, there's like this weird kind of like floating island that is below. It's unreal. Like you cannot believe that you guys are seeing this thing, right?
I mean, is there anything interesting like a work desk or you know something that there's like notes,
A ledger
on? Yeah, like
The problem is, as Sid would have found out, is that everything is so old that you're not being able to pull anything off of it, right? It's just aged so long. And you're not sure if that's because of the weirdness of time here in the Astral Sea. If it is because maybe it really is just that old, you don't know. You're having a hard time telling, but you cannot get any information off this space.
I think Sid's patience is up, and she will announce, I don't think there's anything to gain here. Let's move on.
How many of the glass rooms are there to every of the wood rooms?
God, a fuck ton.
Sark's gonna look over the edge, the nearest edge to down.
Okay.
That's fair.
Patrice walks over to Sark and hands him a piton.
I mean, it's not that far. It'd be like looking down from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. As you look at the ramp, you notice though that like kind of direct, if you were like say if you're looking across, you watch the entrance to the ramp as it's going down and you're on the other side, you look down, you can actually see that there's a door. And this one is a solid door.
That door's solid.
Sark looks at you with the pizza and okay.
I thought we were looking out where that island was right now. But we were by the door and the other stuff. I'll take that back now.
You can have it back. And he just jumps.
So are you guys heading down?
Yeah.
Sark just vaults the edge. Just whoop. Go.
Superhero landing.
Now this time he tries to stay standing. Just,
So as the 6 of you or the 5 of you eventually join Sark down there, as you come to the door, you hear metal on metal shuffling. And it kind of goes back and forth very slowly. And that's where we're going to take our break for the evening. And when we come back in, we will see what's behind door number 1.
I think it's combat.
Welcome back, everybody, to Campaigns and Concoctions, where we've got names, dude. You're going to have to stick around, though, because we're not giving them to you.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
No.
What are we drinking?
I'll go first. This is Scorponok. The garnish is for his 2 missiles and his claw launcher, Transformers. Not but that's where the inspiration came from. It is 2 ounces overproof rye, specifically Rittenhouse, 0.5 ounce sweet vermouth, 0.25 ounce Montenegro Amaro, and 0.25 ounces of the apricot liqueur from
Luxardo.
And then 2 dashes of
Peychaud's.
Peychaud's. Stirred, poured over a cube, garnished with 2 cherries. That's it.
Sounds amazing.
It's really good. I looked for things that look like Scorponok on the shelf and put them together. That's it.
I love that Jared is like, here's my Transformer cocktail.
I was like, I'm never going to be able to watch Beast Wars again the same, because all I'm going to see coming out of Scorponok's little claws is boobs. Bing!
Sorry, y'all. Not sorry. It's a delicious drink.
I made Nat's gin cocktail number 72.
Ah, that's a good year.
Yeah, so it is Balmer Peak Anniversary Gin, Aperol, and Cointreau. And
Oh no.
a dash of water because I was being lazy and using ice from my refrigerator and forgot to switch it over to ice cubes before I shook it. That's my story. That's how's everyone else's day going?
Super yummy. Nate, you got your drink on lock?
Yeah, I can do mine.
Yeah.
So I did what I'm calling the smoked burrow, because it's in a mule cup. It's 1.5 ounce of Illegal's Joven Mezcal, 0.75 ounces of Ancho Reyes, half an ounce of the Picasha Bruto Centerbe, half an ounce of lemon juice, about 10 drops of the Japanese umami bitters we have, shaken, poured over a large cube into a mule cup, and topped with this bonsai pineapple mango ginger seltzer-esque beverage we have, and it's tasty.
That sounds nice and spicy.
Yeah.
Well, the bonsai is super sweet, so I'm trying to find uses for it that don't involve me drinking it straight, because I'm like, no, I stopped drinking soda for a reason.
Fair.
Devin, what did we name this drink? Fairly Oaked? Yeah. We made one more beverage. It's called Fairly Oaked. It is 2 ounces of oaked reposado tequila, Corlejo specifically. It's been sitting in a mason jar with a spiral of charred oak for the last month. And yeah, it tastes really nice on its own. If you've ever taken any spirits and just put them in some wood you buy at the brewers, people, it's delicious. Just try it. It's real easy. So 2 ounces of oaked reposado tequila, half ounce of Frangelico, half ounce of orange curacao. We used gargoyle in this one. And then we did 2 dashes of mole bitters, stirred, put it up in a coupe, and put it in a Luxardo cherry. But make sure that cherry's on the bottom of the pick, because garnishes go in the drink.
That actually should be garnished like
Yeah.
this. The garnish changed.
Well, the garnish moved on you.
I totally remember them being side by side. But
Oh.
Because Jared drinks the Transformer, that's why the garnish moved.
Yeah. The garnish changed.
Anyway, very cool.
All right.
It's just
Excellent.
maximalized.
It all sounds lovely.
I didn't say. I joked just now. You should be proud of me.
We are.
You
All right.
I thought it, and I was like, nope.
Carry on.
All right, y'all. So you're standing at this door. This one does not open automatically like the one above. There is a panel on the right-hand side. This is fairly, not really large, but it's enough for, it's about 10 feet across. So it's like double doors, right? You guys are hearing the sound of metal on metal scraping as behind this door. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna look up at Sark and just go, guard.
Sark's gonna step behind and to the left of L and try and be as stealthy as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Can I make a guess about how far away from the door it is based on the sounds? I don't know what it is, but I've had to do it before with normal things.
Sorry for the view of my ass.
Morgan, I got a 26 on stealth.
Okay.
We didn't quite fade into another reality.
Yeah. I don't have expertise in it.
That's just gonna still be a perception check.
$14.
It's greater than 25 feet away.
I'm gonna step back from the door and try to gesture everybody a little bit away from it. Just so we can talk without having to completely whisper, without possibly being overheard. And just quietly tell everybody there's something guarding on the other side of this door, it sounds like. It's probably at least 25 feet away, probably more. Also, Sark is probably is in, hiding somewhere.
Sid's gonna go to like the left, went right? I think so. I'm gonna go to the left door frame.
I'm on his left shoulder.
Okay, I'll go to the right door
And
frame
then I disappeared.
and like just like stand there with my warhammer. Like
That's where the panel is.
okay,
Just so you know.
I will leave space for someone to touch the panel that probably should be touching the panel that's not me.
Do we need to use the panel to open the door?
It didn't open on your approach.
Okay. I'm casting mirror image on myself.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're fine.
Is there writing on the panel?
Yeah. It's press to open.
I press a button.
The door opens.
Damn it, I want to cast knock, damn it.
The door opens. And as the door creaks open, the sound of metal on metal stops. And this is what you are seeing.
Morgan, do the doors open left to right? Do they?
They just open straight across from the middle.
They slide open, sliding doors.
Yep.
How big is that bug?
What you see is just this right here. This guy.
Yeah. I had to figure out orientation.
We'll pretend we don't see the other things.
Yeah. I could do that, but then the thing is if you're looking at my screen, it's the DM screen, so all of my hiding tricks don't work.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
You're good.
So he's a large creature.
I feel like our
I pushed the button
configuration is
again.
Not how
No, that you guys can readjust as things go. So that I needed to have you on the board.
Did you hear me, Morgan?
No.
I pushed the button again.
The door closes.
I turned to everybody and I'm like, that's a bad button.
And you all yell at me for pushing buttons. I only electrocuted myself.
I desperately look for someone else to cast Airwism on.
I will.
I think it's Sid. I think Sid gets heroism this night. This
Yeah, that's
What
right.
does that do?
Lose you a bunch of hit points every turn.
Okay. Are they temp?
Yeah, because you can't see
They
me.
refill.
Are they
Yeah,
temp?
do you want 10 hit points?
They're not temp hit points. They're something else, right?
No, they
I
are
feel
10
like
hit points.
Okay, but they replenish.
Every
It's
turn.
10 hit points every turn.
Yeah,
Okay. They're a temp?
yeah.
Okay.
They're 10
No,
hit points.
that's
and
fine.
they
Then I don't
stack.
need to class what I was about to cast. So we're good. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that works fine. I will.
So I get 10?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I tell what that was made out of in the brief glance while the door was
Metal.
open?
It's metal.
It's 5 temporary hit points, not 10.
Well,
Can I see like a neck piece on it?
There wasn't enough time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So to kind of give you an idea of what you did see, though, like you see a kind of stout head onto some shoulders, a big round belly. It's kind of like almost like a ball, and they just kind of have long, lumbering arms and legs, kind of like a more metallic Baymax.
Okay.
So cool.
I appreciate that reference.
I was trying to find something cool, but when you put fat guard droids, all that pops up is Star Wars stuff, and there's no fat droids. Even though the droid in the most recent Star Wars game is awesome, go play Star Wars Outlaws. It's really good.
Did you ever play Chrono Trigger?
Yes, but let's not get too sidetracked. That is a good game.
All I'm thinking of is that big robot at the circus at the very beginning of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got my Chrono Trigger because I don't think it appears.
Very cool.
I know I opened the door with that one.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
well, do you think it's nice?
Make sure that before you guys do something else, I need you guys to tell me your like orientation and stuff.
Yeah, so Sid's would have been by the panel, wherever the panel is, and right behind Scald, I guess, because Scald's hitting the button. That's easy. Oh, wait.
The door's behind us.
Yeah. So
I can't put you up there because you'll disappear and I'll lose you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all right with it.
Gotcha. So then,
I know what I want to do, but I will have to be.
I feel like Sark would be more forward in the.
He said that he was behind L.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I stepped behind Elle and then disappeared.
Elle was probably about 5 feet back from the door in the dead center.
Since I cast a touch spell on Sid, I would swap Scald and SOA. Morgan.
Well, Scald's over there too, because he's the one pushing the button.
Yeah.
So I'll put you right here.
nice, perfect.
There you
That
go.
works.
Like it.
Because at this point, you guys are still not seeing what is happening, but you do hear the return of the shuffling sound.
So is there something between us and the guy below us?
You guys are on the other side of the door. The door's closed.
Oh, okay, we closed the door.
I can't put you there because otherwise you will disappear.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Like right now, you guys actually can't see this anymore because Scald closed the door again.
Does the shuffling sound like it's coming towards the door now?
Make a perception check.
I cast guidance on L. Add a D4.
I'm going to. What the hell is it? Make sure I can do this on myself. Cool.
Well, I was planning on you guys fighting tonight. By the time we get everything squared away, it's going to be time to wrap up.
That's a 16 total.
Okay.
And Flash of Genius.
It is slightly getting louder. You're having a hard time. You're in the midst of raised heart rates as things are starting to speed up. So like you're having a hard time. Like you can definitely tell it's getting louder. So you assume that it's getting closer, but you're not sure because you can't see. You know you are a somewhat scientist, so you're trying not to make too hard of assumptions. But like
Yeah. Unless we want to try to fight it out here, I think we should probably go in.
As the way says, "Let's go," hits the button and walks in.
Yep. There she goes. There she goes again.
All right. As the six of you walk in, what you see is like you didn't quite get it because it was so quick. Like I didn't even get time to describe it to you guys, so we're gonna go on that one, right? So what you see is as the door opens again, you see this kind of like mist and fog roll out, and it is covering kind of about ankle height. And you see a a flat metal room that is very utilitarian, and above you is some steel grating that for a walkway that's above you. You also see now a second of these iron creatures that is red in color instead of the kind of silver and green that you had seen before. And you are hearing some other sounds as it's coming through. And if I could get everyone to roll for initiative.
Let's go.
We'll at least get one round in before we wrap up. And then we'll go from there.
Yes, I could make the right call. I don't know why that was a
10.
Where am I at? I'm at 17 because I get a -1. Brilliant.
I got a
Nobody
22.
can go away for a minute.
Hold on, guys. I got to get my guys too.
Right.
Funny enough, you're one ahead of me.
Got some hot initiative.
All right. 20 to 25.
Skeld is 23.
I got 22.
Sarge got 21.
What?
Patrice has a dirty 20.
Jesus.
Fudge.
15 to 20.
Sid came in at a 17 this time.
That's good for Sid.
It's
Wow.
great for Sid with a -1 on her initiative.
What did you get, SOA?
10.
Okay. Okay.
Nice, go back to jail.
What you see is a very aggressive stance from this thing. And it doesn't have anything in its hands. It's just got two big burly kind of like, think Warhammer 40K Thunder Fist, you know? There's big and burly and just ready to pound. And it seems like they almost are doing the Henry Cavill, like the loading of it,
Yeah,
of his
loading their arm.
fists. But instead of that, they're little pistons as the fists just kind of come in and out.
Chink chink.
So they
That's one of my
actually
favorite
are
things that-
loading their fists.
That's my favorite thing that Henry Cavill does is he loads his fists. It doesn't matter what character he's playing. He does it in every role.
Well, he did it like as his arms were hurting.
Mhm.
And he just did it because he'd been fighting and stuff, and they were like, "You're doing that every take now."
He's done it in Superman. He's done it in Witcher. He's done it in
Deadpool.
Yep, he did it in Deadpool. He did it in Man from U.N.C.L.E. So first up,
Underrated.
great movie, underrated. So first up is going to be Skeld.
How close am I to that thing? I can't really see it on my screen. I'm sorry.
The circle that you see is 10 feet from him.
Yeah, I can't tell which character is mine though.
You're the big one with the circle around you.
Oh,
This-
gotcha. Hey, that's
Yeah.
helpful. Awesome. Eldritch Blast.
Cool, Eldritch Blast.
I gotta remember how that works.
Roll an attack roll.
And we've done combat.
I feel like it's been a minute.
It has
Oh,
been.
make sure you have the right amount of beams because you're a higher level now.
Yeah, how many do I have?
How many warlock levels do you have?
Well, it's
It's total level.
based
Is
on
it
your
total
total
level?
level.
Spellcaster levels, isn't it? No?
It's just
Yeah.
levels.
Total
It's like
levels.
Well, it's just it's just level.
That's pretty cool.
So I
Yeah,
got
it's
3. First is a 28,
Yep.
and then a 22,
Yep.
and then a 29.
The 29 misses.
Oddly enough,
There's just a weird special thing with this creature that the 29s miss. You go from 28 to 30, you can't, that would actually be a really interesting thing for AC.
It sucked. Don't try it.
I tried. Yeah, I tried to do it.
was a
Dustin,
long
we
fight.
tried to do that together, and we were like, "This is stupid."
I'm not that DM. You guys know this. Come on.
So that's 11 damage, and then 14 damage, and then 8 damage.
And that's all force damage, right?
Force.
Okay.
Casting a spell and interpret as a character. Yeah.
So that's going to be mathy 23. Nice. Anything else that you got, Scald?
I'm gonna circle around diagonal and down and to down and to the left, just like over 2 till I'm like kind of to the left of the thing, a little bit further out, and up 1.
Cool.
Right there. That's perfect.
Sounds good.
And then do I have something I can do on a bonus action? I doubt it.
You have something you can do on a bonus action if you want to use Shadow Blade.
I do not want to use Shadow Blade yet.
Understood.
Then no, warlocks
I
have dick
think
for
that's
bonus
it. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Next up is going to be L.
Can I, from where I am, actually, I'm going to walk to the character's right over to the wall.
Okay. Oh, you guys got it up. Cool. Yeah.
Got
feel
it.
free. If you guys have it up, feel free to move your guys.
I will do my best.
And from there, can I see any of the parts where like arms or the head attach to the body?
Ooh, good question.
Make a perception check.
16.
Yes, but no. Like you can see where it attaches, but you can't see anything intricate of it yet. So like you can't see like any joints or anything like that. You can just see the movement of where it is. Go ahead and retcon it, Scald. What do you got?
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Grasp of Sedna.
Ooh.
Nice.
Just right behind it. So like exactly 10 feet behind it.
What is that? Tentacles, right?
Yeah, tentacles. Yep.
That'll work. Where 10 feet behind it?
Like directly 10 feet behind it.
Like there?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Go ahead, Al. Finish up.
Was the perception my action?
No.
Okay. In that case, since I can't see anything in particular, I am yes. So at the point right behind it, I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
And I need a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
I mean, so here's it's a natural 20, but with disadvantage it's a 19.
That's still really high.
I rolled really well, but it's got a pretty solid constitution.
It still takes half damage.
We're
Not
rolling
a
a
bad
bunch.
roll. That
Sure, you
is
got some more
18.
What
So
was
9
that?
damage.
9?
Yeah. I rolled an 18. It takes half for 9.
Perfect. Anything else?
I'm just gonna be keeping an eye on it to see if I can see any of the attachment points
Mm-hmm.
for my arms.
All right, Sark, you're up.
It's real quick. It's going to take 13 damage from the tentacle that whacks it in the back of the head.
Okay. Does it make a save or does it just take it?
Just takes it.
Okay.
It's cold damage, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
I hope I'm not. Whatever. Sark's running there
Okay.
as he slips his knuckles on and will swing with Blinding Smite.
Ooh. That's fun.
So I gotta roll to attack first. I get 2 of those, right?
So-
Yes.
3 people have moved before me, and I rolled a
The first one is a natural 20.
Hey, I told you we needed to fill the glass.
Drink, motherfucker, drink, motherfucker, drink.
Drink.
Son.
For a total attack of 30.
Natural 20, critical success.
So
But the 30 hits, that's what's important.
That means you double all the dice.
Yeah, because it's not a
I know,
29.
that's why I'm like, oh crap, hang on.
Right.
Do you need more dice?
No, he needs to do that.
D&D. This is D&D.
Very nicely done, Matt.
Can I get more D6s?
Gotcha.
I am glad I built this fight the way I did because I was concerned that it was going to be too OP. Nope.
No.
No, not. Come on.
Not even a little.
Every single fight, if I build a fight for this table, is gonna be like, yeah, you guys are gonna die. You guys will be a fair fight.
It'll be bad for one round.
First, okay, man. I don't have hit points to regain. That's fine. Okay. That's 66 of damage currently. That's a really shitty roll for that. 6, 11, 13. Well, I figure 6, so that'll be 6 points of bludgeoning. No, hang on. 7 points of bludgeoning. I have to remember critical stuff. 8, 9. I just can't. 9 points of. I did not roll that correctly. Sorry. That's 3d8, not 3d6. That's what I get for using it for the first time. What do I get to double on that? That's 11, 18. 36 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of psychic damage. No. Sorry, 2 more points of radiant damage.
It's not psychic.
I was looking at thoughts and I needed to be looking at prayers. So it's radiant damage.
So it's a total of 38 points of radiant,
Yes.
and then the magical bludgeoning.
Yeah, there's 7 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. No,
And-
magical's important.
Magical bludgeoning, correct? It's a magical weapon.
Yes. It's a magical weapon and I'm magical when I hit things anyways. Con save.
It's a magical princess.
That's exactly.
I mean, I do transform it.
He's a magic boy.
That's a 16.
My key point save is DC 18, so it is blinded.
Okay.
Oh.
You can make a Constitution save at the end of each of its turns. I will try and remind you.
Thank you.
But yes, it is blinded. I did my second attack is 21 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. That one's not mine. Those two are not mine. That one's not mine. Okay. Now, thought is off. Okay, so that is 8 points of magical bludgeoning and 2 points of psychic damage.
The psychic damage doesn't hit.
Okay, my knuckles don't hit it that hard. That's fine.
Anything else?
Nope, that is everything because it was my bonus action to smite.
All right. Patrice, you're up.
Okay. Well. Well, I think. Oh yeah, let's do this. I'm going to use Sunbeam.
Okay.
Or use that. Let's do that. How far away is the one at the bottom of the hallway?
From you?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
90 feet.
Never mind. That's not far enough. I will just stick with the tried and true, and I will huck a fireball at the one at the far end of the hallway.
Okay.
Level 3 fireball. I need a dexterity save.
That's a 15.
That is a fail. So I need 8d6. Can I borrow 2d6s, please? Ooh, those ones got stuck. Watch these, make sure I don't cheating into that. Got a 2 in there. I got a 4 in there. Okay. Oh, that's still a 2.
2, this is a 4.
That's a 4. Okay, cool. You good. All right. 28 fire damage.
You watch as the fireball hits, and as the flame begins to erupt, you watch all of a sudden as it seems to swirl and swirl and then is absorbed into the body of the creature. Does no damage.
Whoa!
Alright, red is fire.
Did y'all see that?
Yes.
Fuck!
Clark just kind of turns and goes, no.
We're doomed.
Anything else, Patrice?
I'm gonna back into that corner. That's what I'm gonna do.
This corner?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You guys can also go underneath this steel grate here.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
looks like
be in the
there's
corner
machinery there.
Oh, is it?
We'll just say, we'll say that one's good. Down
All
here,
right.
this is machinery down here. This one's machinery, and there's some stairs there, but this one's good. All right, Sid, you're up.
So is it by level?
Yeah, so this grating
Oh,
is a
cool.
level up, and then the floor is
Very fun.
What was that, Morgan?
I'm not pushing on
Sid's
my.
up next. Yeah, there would have been more, but I'm fleshing out, like, I'm trying to plan a bunch of.
No, you're good. Just gonna take one side step to her right, or whatever, the other way,
That way?
her left, and then she's gonna
That is
cast.
her right, my bad.
You see, she like conjures and spins an orb into her hands, casting chromatic orb, of course, acid damage type at. Hang on, sorry. At 4th level. Okay, we're great. And she's gonna try to hit him with a chromatic
Which one you hit?
spell attack. The one right in front of us.
Okay.
That guy.
That's not gonna hit anybody else.
No, it's
All right, so what does it need?
I need to roll attack, I think. Man, it's been long, so yeah.
I like monks.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
me.
one thing
I need to roll
repeatedly.
19 plus spell to hit is
5 plus your spellcasting ability, which should be 5. So that's
Sorry, it's been a long time since we did
29.
count.
What'd you roll on the die?
19 plus
29 to hit.
28 to hit.
Did you increase proficiency when we leveled up? Because it's now plus 5.
No, I have one level in fire.
Total character level.
Didn't matter.
Plus
Oh
5.
really? Okay, plus 5. So yes, Nate is correct. 29 to hit.
That
You're
hits.
correct. So yes, hits right.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Oh damn. 10. This is hard math. 10, 20,
33.
33. I'm going with Curtis. 33. Math is hard today. 33 damage. Oh, plus. Hang on. Plus.
Item?
No. My it's acid damage. Plus 5. 33 plus 5. 38. No. Yeah, 38. God, math is hard.
Yes.
We are out of practice with mapping.
Yes, we are. Oh my god.
It's okay, we've got Curtis.
Anything else, Sid, that you would like to do?
Sid is also going to. What does this spell look like? Even I'm not cast this yet. Oh, she like points her warhammer at the. This is quickened. Points her warhammer at the construct or whatever it is, and is basically casting True Strike like for her next turn.
Okay.
What does the spell actually mean?
It's on your next turn you roll advantage, I believe.
All right. It is now the guards' turn, so I'm going to move these guys first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Mine.
35.
He's still alive.
What any of these
60.
Did you bring that? I'm gonna say, I can't really pay for it because I filled it with a note.
60. That's those guys' turn. This guy's not going to move. He is going, because he did see everyone before he was blinded, he is going to attack SOA with his 2 slam attacks, which, because he's blinded, he's going to be at disadvantage.
He's going to do his best.
And that's going to probably fail. That is a 14.
Nope.
Second slam attack is an 18.
I'll cast shield.
Okay. And so I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah.
All right. So that is the guard's turn. SOA, you're up.
Okay.
No, I'm up.
No, you've already gone.
Oh, SOA's last.
Yes.
Yes.
SOA is the last of you guys.
That's
Gotcha.
last. Or not last, but last. The Rega hasn't moved yet. I'm last out of the PCs. Okay, I will do a, Okay, so I'm gonna do an attack. I have an advantage because it's blind, right?
Yes, I think so. Hold on, let me double check that before you roll.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's like, it sounds right.
Yep, it's right.
Okay. That was the wrong one to grab anyway. That's all ship stuff.
17 to hit.
It was a 5d.
17 just hits.
17 just hits. I'll do defensive flourish here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is
Probably me too. Sorry.
20 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Because I forgot, Morgan, roll another Constitution save for that guy.
It's okay.
Okay.
And then I need a con save to see if it stays blind.
He's dead.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys had done 156 points of damage to that thing in this round.
Jesus.
Accurate.
Hey, I did 0 damage to that red guy. Take that.
So anything else that you would like to do, SOA?
Yeah, that's what's gonna move.
You moving 30?
Yeah, I think it's there.
There you go.
Yep. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, so it's now this guy, the bad man, as he's labeled.
Bad man.
15, 20, 21, 30, the 40. He's gonna stop there,
Ah, shit.
Oh,
and that's his turn because he dashed.
Well, at least there's that.
So that's all he.
God damn it! I rolled a 10 on the bardic die.
All right.
It's like 30 fucking 3 right now. Hit me.
your AC.
Yeah.
You did it.
Cool. So it actually worked out that way. We were only going to do one round. So let's go ahead. We're going to wrap it up right there, and we'll pick up this fight next session because I think that worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
We're going to roll into round 2 in 2 weeks, y'all. Thanks everyone so much for joining us on this adventure of cooperative storytelling. I'm super excited to see where the rest of this party is going to go. I think that we've got some really good stuff coming in the way. So stick tuned as always. And as always, if you want to engage with us in a more interactive way, you can click the links below. Point.
Yay!
And until next time, y'all, drink well.
Drink
well. Holy shit, we did it!
We did it!